Yeah, the Bering Sea. A cruel mistress. This vast, icy expanse is not for the faint of heart. It's a place where nature shows no mercy, and every wave is a reminder of its raw power. The Bering Sea ain't no picnic. It's a battleground where only the toughest survive. The waters are treacherous, and the weather can turn deadly in an instant. It's a cold, hard place that'll chew you up and spit you out. The waves here are relentless, crashing against the hull with a force that can shake even the most seasoned sailor. Out here, the wind howls like a banshee, and the waves crash over the deck like freight trains. The crew battles the elements, each man knowing that one wrong move could be his last. You're constantly soaked to the bone, freezing your tail off. The cold seeps into your bones, and the rain feels like needles against your skin. It's a relentless assault on your senses. And the smell? Let's just say it's a unique blend of salt water, diesel fuel, and dead things. It's a scent that clings to you, a reminder of the gritty reality of life at sea. But for the brave souls who fish these waters, it's home. They know every creak of the boat, every shift in the wind. They are a brotherhood, bound by the sea and the shared struggle to survive. They come for the king crab, a creature that's as tough and unforgiving as the sea itself. These crabs are the prize, the reason these men risk their lives. These guys are the real deal, modern-day cowboys risking it all for a chance to haul in a king's ransom. They face danger head-on, driven by the promise of a big payday. They're out here chasing a delicacy, a creature that ends up on plates in fancy restaurants thousands of miles away. The journey from the ocean floor to the dining table is long and arduous, but don't let the white tablecloths fool you. Behind every gourmet meal is a story of hard work and sacrifice. The crabs may be served in style, but their journey is anything but glamorous. Getting those crabs from the ocean floor to your plate is a dirty job, one that takes guts, grit, and a whole lot of hard work. It's a testament to the resilience and determination of the fishermen who brave the Bering Sea day in and day out to bring us this prized catch. Their hands tell the story, calloused, weathered, and scarred from years of battling the sea. Each line and wrinkle is a badge of honor, earned through countless hours of toil and perseverance. And yet, despite the hardships, there's a certain beauty to it all. The sunsets over the Bering Sea are like no other. A moment of calm after the storm, a reminder of why they keep coming back. It's the camaraderie, the shared meals, the laughter and stories that make it all worthwhile. Out here, they're more than just a crew. They're a family, united by the sea in the pursuit of the king crab. As they prepare for the next haul, their faces show determination and resolve. They know the risks, but they also know the rewards. And so, they press on, ready to face whatever the Bering Sea throws their way. When they finally haul in a successful catch, the sense of triumph is palpable. It's a hard-won victory, a testament to their skill and tenacity. And for a moment, the cruel mistress that is the Bering Sea seems almost kind. They celebrate on deck, high fives and cheers echoing across the water. It's a fleeting moment of joy, but one that makes all the hardships worthwhile. For these fishermen, it's not just a job. It's a way of life. As the boat heads back to port, the sea's calm and the sense of completion sets in. They've faced the Bering Sea and come out on top, ready to do it all over again. Because for them, the call of the sea is irresistible, and the promise of the king crab is worth every challenge. Catching king crab ain't like casting a line and waiting for a tug. It's a high-stakes game of patience, skill, and brute strength. It's a carefully orchestrated ballet of brute force and maritime know-how. Each movement is deliberate, each action precise. It all starts with the crab pots. These aren't just any traps. They're the heart and soul of the operation. These ain't your grandpa's shrimp traps. They're engineered for one purpose: to catch the elusive king crab. Picture this: steel cages the size of a small car, each one weighing hundreds of pounds empty. These massive structures are built to withstand the harshest conditions the sea can throw at them. They're baited with squid or herring, a siren song for hungry crustaceans. The bait is carefully chosen to lure the crabs into the trap. The crew works tirelessly, baiting and stacking these behemoths on deck, prepping for deployment. It's a grueling task that requires strength and endurance. They work fast and efficiently, their movements honed by years of experience. Every action is a testament to their skill and dedication. Every man knows his role, and the work gets done with a shared sense of urgency. There's no room for error when the stakes are this high. The sea waits for no one, and time wasted is money lost. The crew must work in harmony, battling the elements and the clock to bring in their catch. The determination etched on their faces tells the story of countless hours spent at sea, braving the cold and the waves. As the sun sets over the horizon, the crew knows their work is far from over. The ocean is a relentless taskmaster, demanding their best at all times. Hauling in the pots is a moment of truth. Each pot is a heavy, waterlogged mystery, holding the promise of a bountiful catch or the disappointment of an empty haul. When the pots are finally opened, the sight of crabs crawling over each other is a reward for the crew's hard work and perseverance. Success is celebrated with high fives and smiles. But there's always another pot to haul, another challenge to face. The life of a crab fisherman is one of constant motion and unyielding effort. As the boat heads back to shore, the crew is tired but satisfied, knowing they've given their all to the unforgiving sea. The wake of the boat is a reminder of the journey they've undertaken, a testament to their resilience and determination. Back at the harbor, the catch is unloaded, and the cycle begins anew. The sea may be relentless, but so are the men who brave its depths. With the pots set, the waiting game begins. The crew knows that patience is key in this line of work. Each pot represents a potential bounty, a promise of a good catch that could make or break their day. The ocean is vast and unpredictable, and the crew has learned to respect its whims. Hours crawl by as the crew keeps watch, the rhythmic drone of the engine a constant companion. The sound is almost hypnotic, a steady reminder of the passage of time. The crew members take turns at the helm, their eyes scanning the horizon for any signs of change. The sea can be both friend and foe, and they must remain vigilant. The anticipation builds with every passing minute. Each crew member feels the weight of expectation, the hope that their hard work will pay off. They share glances, unspoken words of encouragement and concern. The ocean's surface is calm, but beneath it lies the unknown. Will the pots be full? The question lingers in their minds, a constant source of tension. They know that the ocean can be generous, but it can also be cruel. The crew has faced both bounty and disappointment, and they are prepared for either outcome. Will their gamble pay off? The stakes are high, and each pot represents not just a catch, but a livelihood. The crew members discuss their hopes and fears, their voices low and serious. They know that their success depends on a delicate balance of skill, luck, and timing. Inside the galley, the aroma of coffee and something fried fills the air. It's a comforting scent, a reminder of home and simpler times. The galley is a refuge from the harsh elements outside, a place where the crew can relax and recharge. It's a brief respite from the elements, a chance to share stories and trade jokes. Laughter echoes through the small space, a welcome break from the tension. The crew members bond over shared experiences, their camaraderie a source of strength. But even in these lighter moments, the tension is palpable. The crew knows that their time in the galley is limited, and soon they will return to the deck to face the unknown. Their conversations often turn serious, reflecting the gravity of their situation. These men are bound together by more than just the job. They're a brotherhood forged in hardship and shared risk. They trust each other with their lives, knowing that their survival depends on their teamwork and mutual support. Each member of the crew has a role to play, and they work together seamlessly. The hours stretch on, and the sea outside remains unforgiving. The weather can change in an instant, and the crew must be prepared for anything. They have faced storms and rough seas before, and they know that the ocean demands respect. But these men are patient. They have learned to wait, to endure the long hours and the uncertainty. They know that the rewards are worth the wait, and they are willing to put in the time and effort to achieve their goals. They know that the rewards are worth the wait. The promise of a good catch, the satisfaction of a job well done, and the knowledge that they have provided for their families. These are the things that keep them going, that give them hope and determination. And when the time comes to haul in the pots, they'll be ready. The crew springs into action, their movements precise and coordinated. They work together to bring in the catch, their faces a mix of concentration and anticipation. The moment of truth has arrived, and they are prepared to face it head-on. The call comes in the dead of night. Haul in the pots. The engine roars back to life, and the deck transforms into a scene of controlled chaos. The winch screams as it heaves the heavy pots from the depths. The ocean doesn't surrender its bounty easily. Up they come, overflowing with writhing, snapping king crabs. The crew scrambles to secure the catch, their movements a blur of oilskins and rubber boots. The air is thick with the smell of salt water and the pungent aroma of crustaceans. This is what they live for, the adrenaline rush of a successful haul. Section 5. Sorting the catch. Size matters, safety first. With the catch on deck, the real work begins. It's a sorting frenzy, separating the keepers from the throwbacks. Every crab is inspected, measured against a gauge. Too small? Back into the sea. Females carrying eggs? They're protected, essential for the future of the fishery. It's a dangerous job. These crabs are massive, and they don't give up without a fight. One wrong move and a giant claw can snap shut with bone-crushing force. But these guys know what they're doing. They work quickly and carefully, respecting the creatures while protecting themselves. Section 6. Below deck. From steaming seas to frozen treasures. The keepers are rushed below deck, where the air is thick with steam and the clang of machinery. This is where the real magic happens. The crabs are cooked to perfection in giant vats of boiling seawater, then flash frozen to preserve their freshness. It's a well-oiled machine, years of experience condensed into a symphony of clanging metal and hissing steam. The crew moves with practiced ease, each man playing his part. They're tired, they're sore, but they're driven by the knowledge that they're bringing a valuable product to the world. Section 7. Packing perfection. Pride in every claw. The frozen crabs are carefully inspected one last time, then packed into boxes destined for restaurants and dinner tables around the globe. There's a sense of pride in this final step, a recognition of the journey these creatures have taken from the ocean floor to the dinner plate. These guys may not wear suits and ties, but they're businessmen in the truest sense of the word. They've risked their lives and endured unimaginable hardships to bring this delicacy to market. And they take pride in knowing that they've done it the right way, with respect for the creatures and the environment. Section 8. A hard-earned feast from icy depths to global plates. The next time you see Alaskan king crab on the menu, take a moment to appreciate the journey it took to get there. Remember the men who braved the Bering Sea, who risked their lives to bring this treasure to your plate. It's a story of hard work, dedication, and a deep respect for the creatures that sustain us. It's a dirty job, no doubt about it. But it's a job that feeds the world, and that's something to be proud of. So go ahead, indulge in that sweet, succulent crab meat. You've earned it, and so have they.